Hello and welcome back to the Fangirl Nation podcast.
Woo! Episode 3.
I am Leah Bryars.
And I am Amber Leah. Things we're going to be talking about this episode. Oscars, because they just happened last night. Harry Styles, do we like him? Do we not? You like him. And other things I've forgotten. Fan fiction, because a big Harry Potter fan fiction has just sold, and it's very interesting to me. So let's get into it. Oscars. Did we stay up and watch it? No. Did we watch the recap? Yes. And we think that's all we need to know.
Yeah, well, we had a sleepover.
Yeah.
Which was lovely. Thank you for letting me stay in your spare room.
Yeah, so welcome.
And yeah, we woke up this morning. We saw the highlights.
This isn't going to be a full Oscars episode anyway. And I will say, I'm feeling very smug right now because every single one of my predictions I said last week were true. They came right. I should put some money down.
You should have put some money down.
Michael B. Jordan, yes. One Battle After Another, Best Picture, yes. Sean Penn, Best Supporting Actor, yes. What else? Jesse Buckley, yes.
Yeah. I don't think it was like a big surprise Oscars. Like, I think it was all kind of top.
I think what was
pickers.
interesting though was how different the race was at the end to when it started. Like when it started, everyone, and just when award season started, I think everyone was very confident that Timothée Chalamet would win.
Yeah.
And like the odds at the beginning, I remember looking after I came out of Mighty Supreme on what's that, Polymark or whatever, looking at the odds. Michael B. Jordan was way, way down. So like that was a surprise.
Yeah.
But he only entered the race after the actor awards, I would say.
I also think it's like recency bias. I feel like it's because Mighty Supreme had just come out.
Yeah.
And like, wasn't Sinners like this time last year? Like it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I think it was just like what was hot at the moment.
Yeah.
I think it was just completely biased by that. And then everyone remembered, actually, there are other films in the race.
I am just so happy that Sid has got his flowers. Because when I was in the cinema, I was like, what is this incredible horror movie? I had no idea that it would be then. Like, I didn't think that it would be taken seriously for award season.
Yeah.
Because anything scary isn't usually, but it's not like a stereotypical horror film.
Exactly. And also, isn't it, horror films don't tend to win Oscars.
Yeah, and it won 6.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I saw some people online being like, it lost the most this year because it was obviously nominated for so many. And I was like, actually, bog off.
Mighty Supreme lost everything.
Okay, it was the film I didn't watch, Mighty Supreme.
Yeah.
I managed to watch One Battle After Another. I managed to watch Train Dreams. I watched Sentimental Values this week. I watched so many.
I'm surprised you watched One Battle After Another. You said that, didn't you?
Yeah. And I loved it. It was a comedy over a thriller. I was giggling all the way through.
It's a very confusing mishmash.
Everything is quite satirical, I think, in it.
Yeah, and like the fast pace at the beginning, and then it slows down. I don't know.
I loved it.
I
thought it was
loved
really
it.
good.
Yeah.
I'd watch it again.
I'm so happy it won Best Picture.
I don't tend to do with films.
I'm going to watch Sinners again now.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
I'm going to have a lovely cozy night in this evening. This week. Watch
Monday
Sinners.
night thriller.
Yeah, maybe. But I wonder how Timothée Chalamet feels. I think he needs to stop trying so hard. I feel like he's been very much like, I really want to win Oscar. And is like trying to do films like that will get him there. But just like, sit back, relax,
I would
enjoy.
like to see him in a fun film. He's never done like a fun film.
That's what I mean. Enjoy the ride. Stop trying to win an Oscar every single time.
Yeah, I know he's on the pursuit of greatness, but you have to have a good time.
Let it happen.
I think that's what is lovely about Michael B. Jordan's like catalogue, is he's just been in a bit of everything.
Yeah, and now look. Did you see how happy everyone was for him? Because it's so well deserved. He's been doing this for so long. Like, so humble.
Yeah, and his suit was 10 out of 10. Loved.
Not like Timothée Chalamet. Surprise, surprise. What did he wear again? Another colour of that same Givenchy suit in white.
Has he got a deal?
Boring.
I'm assuming he's got a deal with them.
He must.
But
like, sorry, not even a different style. Not even a bit of variation, just different colour.
Yeah.
Whose strategy was that? I don't understand.
Well, I think maybe this Oscar season is a learning curve for him. I think it would be quite humbling. He's had a quite humbling few weeks.
Yeah.
Also, the ballet and the opera was very present at this Oscars. They got a shout out in the monologue. In the Sinners, when they did the Sinners performance, there was just a ballerina right at the front, just balleting around, pirouettes all over the place.
When we spoke last week, this was before the ballet and opera thing had gone viral. But I do feel kind of bad for him because I think when you look at the whole clip, like the whole interview, what he said was taken out of context. He didn't mean that he doesn't respect them. Like his mum and his sister are both ballerinas.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't saying that they're not important.
I think it was just poorly worded on his part. But I can understand that wasn't his intent.
And unfortunately, the internet, like, it's not a very forgiving place. If something can be taken out of context, it will be.
100%.
You know?
And I think if you look back at clips, he's said this multiple times. Like, I think this is his big, like, whoa, this is my big...
It's weird, isn't it?
Like, he keeps saying
Very weird.
I understand what he's trying to say with him not flogging a dead horse, which he thinks could be cinema, and I think he's surprised that it's not, especially this year. I think cinema's
doing well.
Really had a comeback. Like, going to the cinema, love.
I do think people are a bit... It's funny, like, all these people who care so much... Obviously, I support Ballet and the Opera. I went to the Ballet for the first time before Christmas, saw the Nutcracker. It was delightful. These people are not going to watch the Ballet and Opera the same rate that they're going to the cinema. They're just not.
Well, I don't... People
they're
go
not
hardcore for ballet.
Yeah, but just regular people.
Yeah. But... to be fair, quite like big representatives from both the ballet and the opera. I'm sure they've said like, actually, Timothée Chalamet, like mentioning the opera has made people go out in forces and buy tickets. So
there we go. Well done, Timothy. I have never been to the opera. Have you?
Yeah. Me and my mum used to love opera growing up.
Isn't it in another language?
Yeah, Italian and German tends to be.
Are there subtitles?
No, it's just like vibes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's the same way, like...
Do you have like a program that tells you what they're saying?
Usually they're like... It's like the Nutcracker, like ballets. It's like big stories that everyone knows. It's kind of... You're going for like vibes. Do you know what I mean? Like... And you get the emotion. It's kind of like when you watch a Shakespeare, you still understand what's going on if you don't understand every single word. Like, you can understand those people are in love. You can understand they've had like a bad time in this song, you know? Me and my mum went to Australia. That was her Christmas present. I took her to the opera and we watched like the opera greatest hits.
Sweet. But you see, it's celebrations. It's very formal.
Yeah. Well, I also think like it seemed quite inaccessible. Like opera tickets can be quite expensive, but I think it's quite nice that now they're actually doing this push for under 30s, and like the arts was very inaccessible for a very long time.
Yeah.
And especially because the opera is seen as like quite a prestigious place, and similar with ballet, it feels like very out of touch for your working class gals. But I think now it's becoming a bit more accessible. It's one of the oldest arts for a reason. It's sick. Also, I did like my singing exams, and you have to do an opera.
Go on.
No.
Come on! You can't just drop that in. Just a little bit.
No. I've not sung for a very, very long time, and I don't intend to start now.
Another time. Back to the Oscars. Obviously, Jessie Buckley won. Me and Leah are both cat lovers, and obviously, at the time of recording of the last episode, her comments about cats had not yet made the headlines. Very sad to see.
It's very sad to see because I'm a Jessie Buckley fan. However, I'm a big cat fan. And there's something about dog people, right? That why do they have to hate cats? Like, cat people don't hate dogs.
I do.
Like cat people love cats, and they're like, yeah, dogs, we love them. Why do dog people hate cats?
People, if you tell me you hate cats, it tells me a lot about you.
Innit? You can't feel like subtle love. You think love is just there and it has to
You think it's a given?
A given. Do you know what I
This
mean?
little animal that you've never met is going to love you. Why should it?
Exactly. Whereas cats, it's earned.
And I don't like that dogs love anyone. I don't love it. I'm not a dog hater.
No,
there are some dogs I like, but I'm not judging the whole breed.
Yeah.
What I don't like is when a dog comes running up to me because it, I don't know, loves me, never met me.
Yeah.
You know, bit smelly, getting dirty paws all over my coat. One time, this muddy dog got its paws all over my white coat, and the owner was like, oh, no, sorry, bless him. And I was like, excuse me?
But yeah, like the thing is, my dog, R.I.P. Walter June, he was brought up as a cat. So like people found it quite jarring that he wasn't, as a dog, he wasn't a dog person. So like people would be like, can I come up to your dog? And I'd be like,
he was brought up as a cat.
Well, like,
what does that mean?
Like, we had a cat in the house. Like, he didn't really like people, and he was a huge dog. He was a dog de Bordeaux, for anyone that knows dogs. But there's not that many of them. So like people used to come up to him and be like, oh my God, can I stroke him? And like he wasn't that into like strangers. He was very on like stranger danger. And he wasn't aggressive or anything like that. And I had to be like, well, yeah, if he lets you, but most of the time he'd like side eye them and like run away.
That's so funny.
Or like they'd go to pet him and he'd be like, for the audio listeners, deep bend of the net head.
That's audio description. See, and like I don't like all cats either.
No, some cats are dickheads.
Yeah, I'm just not going to pass judgment about a whole species.
Yeah. So shame Jessie Buckley, because I've been riding for you.
And Paul Mescal, the fuck cats was unnecessary.
He disappoints me.
On a daily basis.
But like, I've been riding for Jessie Buckley since she was on the Andrew Lloyd Webber?
The
The Andrew Lloyd Webber I think it was Finding Nancy and Oliver. Like reality. Oh my
Whoa.
God. Reality.
Monday morning, Leah, what's going on?
Reality TV show. I need a moment. It's been a hard week. What are we, 2 hours in? Reality TV show where she didn't win, but she was in the finalists. Also, all those 3 finalists have fucking nailed their careers.
We should bring that show back.
It was the most savage thing.
What was the other one? Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah.
I developed a strong emotional attachment to whoever won that thing.
That wasn't Lee Mead, was it?
I think it was Lee Mead.
I hope he's well.
Well, I wish him well. And because they had the cloak.
Yeah. And then they took the cloak off them.
Yeah.
It was so savage. And Andrew Lloyd Webber was like sat on a throne. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think he then did one. It was like finding someone to represent the UK in Eurovision, but they didn't do very well.
Shame.
Yeah.
Big up Eurovision.
Big up Eurovision. Love Eurovision. I went in Liverpool a few years ago. Fantastic.
Very jealous of that one.
Yeah.
Very jealous of that one. Talking about things I'm jealous of, influencer events or events. Mm-hmm. I was very jealous when everyone got invited to Manchester to watch Harry Styles' new
One
album.
Night Only. It's
One
on
Night.
Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, it's out on Netflix.
Oh, it's out?
Yeah, you can watch it. We should watch it this morning. We just did a little listening party this morning.
Of the album. See, sometimes I get jealous of certain influencer events. The Netflix Emily in Paris invite to the Orient Express. I don't even want to talk about it.
We are obsessed with trains.
Do you know how vocal I have been about my love for trains as well?
Amber, obviously, big following. I've just been riding for trains since I was like 2 years old. I love a train.
I couldn't even look.
Amazing.
It was painful. I felt not a little even ounce of jealousy for the Harry Styles one.
Oh, really?
I'm not a Harry Styles fan.
Whoa.
Do you know this about me?
No, actually.
But have I ever given him any love? Have I ever really...
Were you a Zayn girl?
No, I loved Harry. I loved him in One Direction.
Right, okay, but since, not a fan.
No, I don't think I've loved any of his solo eras. Maybe his first, but
I'm not a Harry Styles fan girl, but I do enjoy the albums. Like, I remember I tried to get tickets to last show. Mm-hmm. I didn't get any. I didn't win the war. Very much failed in the war. But then I was like, hey, the girls that really needed the tickets got the tickets. So I was like, happy for you guys. I'll watch the clip.
Yeah, no, see, I didn't even try and get tickets.
Yeah.
For the last tour. My sister went. And my mum, but I was like, nah. If a brand invited me, I wouldn't go.
Oh, fair. Give it to the people that want it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I would have gone. It looked sick. Basically, the reason I was jealous of this event was there were no phones and it was just, let's have a boogie. And for people who don't know me, I just love a boogie. Yeah. I just want to dance. I want to fling around.
Did you see that people were ripping open their bags? Because I saw loads of clips on TikTok, but Universal, I think it was Universal, they were on it, reporting them all, deleted.
Good.
Yeah.
But good, because I like crave events where there's no phones. Like, there's this club in London that I really want to go to, Lost. No phones. That's what I want.
Do you know, for our last Fangirl event last week, we did an early screening of Reminders of Him. And because it was before the movie came out, they had bags for everyone to put their phone in to lock them up.
See, I love it. Let's chat to each other.
They had a security guard in the screening to make sure no one was taking their phones out and recording. And afterwards, he was like, you girls were all so lovely. There was nothing to worry about. I was watching the movie. It was fantastic. He took a copy of the book home to give to his wife.
Oh.
He was like, it was a really good film.
Oh.
Yeah. He was like, I didn't have much to do. I just watched the film. It was great. Yeah.
Love that. But Harry Styles album. What are your thoughts?
I'm not going to lie. So I actually really liked Aperture. Mm-hmm. I think Aperture is a song for strutting. It's exactly the pace I want to walk at. I'm a fast walker. I overtake people all the time. Sometimes I enter a little secret competition with the person in front of me just to see if I can get past them. But you put that on and it's just
boom, boom, boom.
Oh, fantastic. We would just had his album on and I was overstimulated, I can't lie. It was a bit of a racket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So my thoughts are, what's it called?
Oh, it's got a long name. Something
called
Kiss All the Time, disco occasionally.
Yeah. So because of that, I thought it was going to be a disco album. So I feel slightly disco baited.
Me too.
Firstly, because I love disco. I love neo disco.
What's neo disco?
Just new disco. Okay. Like just.
All right.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Just because I love boogieing, so disco is it helps with that. Mm-hmm. I like the album. I think it's nice. I think it's a lovely little listen. I didn't think it was a racket. I think it's reminding me of, like, it's giving me like afters, or like being at a festival and it like being in like the club after like the headline act.
Yes.
And just being like,
no. There's a time and a place I would enjoy it, and it was not 8:30 on a Monday morning when I'm trying to gather my thoughts and set everything up for this podcast.
Okay, fair
it was just like a lot.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
sometimes when you are trying to do something and you have, it's like, wait, I was going to say it's like when you're driving and you have to turn the music down, but Leah doesn't drive.
Right. Okay, Amber only learned how to drive recently. Okay, like a few years ago.
All right, 2
Whereas
years ago. I can
before
still
that,
do it.
We were,
In solidarity.
no driver's license buddies, right? And she was always like, people with driver's license are so always like, get your driver's license. Da, 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 da. And I thought, hey, she's been riding it out to 25 without a driver's license.
Yeah.
She's not gonna be one of those people. She's one of those people, big fat hypocrite. She's not like, get your driver's license. You gotta learn how to drive. I'm like, leave me alone.
It's a game changer.
Leave me alone.
Leah's like, I'll just never will learn to drive. Self-driving cars coming soon.
Yep, exactly. Also, I love the passenger seat. I love it. Why am I going to put myself under the pressure of like driving a big vehicle that can kill people? I'll just sit on the passenger seat and like have a good time and like sit on my phone.
I don't think they're going to let people drive self-driving cars without a driving license. What if you need to take over the wheel?
As someone that did their masters in it, a fully self-driving car has no wheel. There's nothing to take over.
Where are they coming?
We are a bit far away from those.
I've seen the Waymos on the streets though.
In London?
In London, they're testing them. There's always a driver.
Yeah, okay.
But I've seen quite a few. Mm-hmm. They're coming in September. I can't wait. I went in a Waymo for the first time in San Francisco. I got them all the time. So fun. You said that you like just having a boogie. Waymos are a fantastic time to have a boogie. We were just having dance parties. You can choose the music.
There you go.
No shame. There's no driver. You're just... It's fantastic.
I think it's exciting. And I just think we'll see how it goes.
How did we get onto this?
I don't know.
I tell you, I am fangirling over a Waymo. I love it.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Harry Styles?
Harry Styles.
Yeah, well...
Anything else?
Harry, glad you're releasing music. Glad you're back on the scene.
I think he's just like, for me, turning into like Robbie Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you not get that vibe?
No.
I heavily get that vibe.
What? Elaborate.
He just like looks a bit like him, moves a bit like him. I think that's the vibe he's going.
Fair. Well, Robbie Williams does quite well for himself.
Yeah, he does, but I'm not a Robbie fan.
Yeah, but we're not Robbie Williams' age. Like, my aunties ride for Robbie Williams.
I think he's like our generation's Robbie Williams. No, the album's good.
And also, like, Harry Styles back on the scene, because, like, obviously he goes back to his village in Italy with, like, 10 people in.
And runs everywhere. He loves going for a walk, Harry. Isn't he seeing those pictures of him and Zoe Kravitz on their walks?
Yeah, little shorts, walking
Little
around.
shorts. I do want to see him on a Lime bike. I feel like that's a good Londoner experience.
Yeah.
Maybe James Corden's next to him.
Exactly.
What do we think of his system of touring? He's not going to the people. The people are coming to him.
He's saying it's environmental.
For him.
There's an environmental impact of, like, flying around all the equipment to all these different places.
So but if everyone in the US is flying to New York to see him, because he's just doing Madison Square Garden for like how long?
I know he's just doing like 30 dates at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. And New York is not cheap.
Is it a sold out tour?
I don't know. And it was super expensive.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
When I saw those prices, because I thought, you know what, I'd spend 80 quid to go see Harry Styles. Why not? And I saw they were charging 350 quid.
Is that how much it was?
For like, not even the top tier. Like really average seats.
Yeah. Because he's doing how many nights at Wembley?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah. And I remember everyone upset because he didn't do Manchester, but then he did Manchester for the Netflix thing.
Yeah.
You know, so
What, because it was so easy to get a ticket? Wasn't it like a ballot?
You still have to pay for tickets though, right?
Yeah. I understand him being like, this is what's better for me as an artist instead of traveling around, staying in one place. It's basically like doing a residency, like Las Vegas or something.
Yeah,
He's doing a residency. Maybe do it in a more cost-effective place for everyone that has to travel there.
Yeah.
Like New York is...
I don't really care about him hankering down. Mine is the ticket prices. Like,
Yeah.
we're now seeing like artists like Olivia Dean really and Ariana Grande really having a go and being like, no, these are the ticket prices.
And then that's not even taking into account resale.
Yeah, well, that's mainly what Olivia Dean and Ariana Grande are doing. They're stopping like resale prices going up. We know Ticketmaster can like control this. So seeing these prices just skyrocket, like it's ridiculous now. Like, I think artists are really taking the piss. And I think fair enough for artists like Beyonce or Taylor Swift, where you're doing up big production. I spent quite a lot of money on my Beyonce ticket. However, I feel like it was actually worth every penny because there was like a big scale 3-hour show.
See, I think if it's a stadium, it has to be a stadium show. I went to go see Lana Del Rey at Wembley Stadium. And I actually mainly went to go see Addison Rae open for her. I think she is a star. But it was not a stadium show. Lana's.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you're in a stadium, the stage has to come out.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It was just out the back.
Okay.
And there just wasn't, it didn't fill the stadium. There wasn't, I don't know. It would have been great if it was in like a small venue and that whole setup. But
I feel like your ticket prices need to reflect the kind of show you're going to put on. So Harry Styles, you better have...
I think it will.
25-piece dance ensemble. I want to see saxophonists walking around playing stuff. I want to see pyrotechnics. I want to see everyone have a fun little band that flashes.
Yeah.
You've got the money now.
I think
Let's
it will be
put
a
it
very
in.
good show.
Good.
I have faith in that.
Because if it
I
was
won't
like,
be there, but
like Harry's house, he was just like running around in his sambas, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Which was great. I think it was very much the vibe. However, if you're charging £350 plus for that, you're going to get backlash.
I haven't seen the Netflix special, but I do imagine that this will be heavy on the strobe lights.
He did have like, he had like a gospel choir.
Okay.
You know, there were bits going on, but I'm assuming that wasn't giving big stadium. That was is it the Co-op Arena?
Yeah, it wasn't an arena.
I think it's the biggest arena in the UK. However, it's not giving it's not stadium.
Yeah.
Talking about Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Coming out of his helmet hole, he was on SNL, which I think his SNL performances I've always quite enjoyed. I do enjoy those skits. I think he brings a nice British humour. However, I do have this thing about SNL USA where I understand that it's funny. However, why am I not laughing?
Yeah.
But I think it's maybe just the nuance of like it's
just very American.
It's
I don't
very
think
American.
I've ever found SNL funny. Maybe some of the old school stuff with like Amy. Yeah.
Amy from Parks
She's
and Rec.
funny.
I do think they're all funny. Like I think Marcelo Hernandez on it at the moment. I think he's hilarious.
It's just very American. Then how do you think British SNL will fare?
I am so excited for this. I am like, this is what I needed because I just feel like it wasn't translating across the Atlantic.
Do you think it's going to be British? I mean, well, they're British comedians.
Yeah, they're British comedians, they're British comics. They're
When's it
British.
airing?
I think it comes out this Saturday.
Okay.
The first one.
I will be watching with like a blanket over my face because like I think I think it will cringe me out.
Really?
I don't know.
I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
I think because there's some of them are like TikTok comedians, some of them are like traditional comedians, some of them are like comedic actors. So I'm excited to see what that writer's room is.
Yeah.
It's the same, I think it's the same production house as normal SNL.
Uh-huh.
Because I think they've gone over as well to New York. As far as I know, they've not announced who the guest is.
No, I don't think yet. We just had like a little teaser.
Maybe I'm putting too much hope and faith
I've got very low expectations.
Fine.
So
Okay, well, come on, guys.
fingers crossed.
I'm hoping
rooting
for the
them.
best. Yeah.
But I also don't know if the format is good for UK.
We don't usually take things this way. I feel like we send a lot out.
So true.
But usually if it's like does well in America, it just kind of does well here.
Interesting, because Americans will take something that's really good and make it shit. Like the In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
Sorry, the US In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
Shocking.
However, The Office and Shameless, I will give them that. They're two good takes.
I love the US Office, actually.
Yeah.
But it's because they made it different. It's very different to the UK Office.
Yeah, after
Season 1,
yeah,
very similar.
like pretty much word for word.
Yeah, but then season 2, it's kind of...
The US Shameless as well, like the first two seasons are like pretty much exactly the same. But I think, some things work when they take it across. But I think it is because the in-between so like nuanced and like specific to Britain.
Yeah.
Whereas I think it doesn't relay across.
Whereas The Office, like, also just the writers.
Yeah.
Like, The Office has such good writers. Have you watched The Paper?
No, I'm meaning to. I've been meaning to.
Donal Gleeson.
Yeah.
I love him. I recently learned how to say his name for the first time. Donal. Wouldn't have thought it. Yeah. But fantastic. That's a spin-off of The Office.
Because it's also got
Oscar from The Office in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. And it's in the same world.
Because I remember going to watch it and then Amazon was like, you need to buy this extra subscription. And I went, enough with the streaming subscriptions. I have too many.
There are too many.
So that's why. But I do want to watch it.
There is another one coming. HBO Max. I'm actually going on a trip for that next week.
Ooh, where are you going?
London.
Oh, wow.
No, it's like a London staycation. I guess people will be coming that don't live in London.
Yeah.
Casper's away. Go on a little London staycation. See what's going on. I'll report back.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Maybe they take you
Research.
on the tourist buses. I've never been on one of those. The open top.
Oh, I don't know. It says there'll be like themed activities and talent Q&As.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sounds fun.
One thing I want to talk about. We spoke about my dissertation on fan fiction. Big news in the fan fiction world is that a big fan fiction, Harry Potter fan fiction called All the Young Dudes, it was announced at the British Book Fair that it's being turned into a real book, 7-figure book deal.
But with who? Do you know?
What publisher?
No.
Who's the author?
Yeah.
The author's anonymous. The author has been anonymous for years, right?
Wow.
The pen name is... Wait. I wrote it down because I want to get it right. I actually haven't read this one. And I'll tell you why.
That surprised me.
Misking Bean 77.
What was it like put on? Like
Misking
Wattpad?
Bean 77 AO3. That's where a lot of the like Hermione fanfic. That's a big.
Is it a Hermione
AO3.
fanfic?
No.
Or just Harry Potter overall?
So it's called All the Young Dudes, and it's about the Marauders. If you're watching this and you don't know who the Marauders are, it's Harry's parents, like James, Sirius, Lupin. And this is interesting, right? Because I'm pretty sure, well, from what I've read, I haven't read it, it's very much set in Hogwarts.
Okay.
From like the beginning, like from when they're young, and then it's all the way throughout Hogwarts and the war. Whereas a lot of the Hermione ones that have been adapted aren't really at Hogwarts anymore. And of course, when you then rewrite a fan fiction for traditional publishing, you have to remove all of that IP because you can't, well, for very obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So like, what are they going to do?
Are they wizards in it?
Well,
oh yeah, if it's set in Hogwarts, yeah.
like, what are they going to do?
I'm in boarding school.
Like a magical boarding school? They just make magic a bit different.
I don't know how hard the copyright is.
But people are not happy about it.
Why?
Well, first of all, when a fan fiction becomes traditionally published, it's taken off AO3.
Oh, okay.
So, like, Alchemized, Manacled was gone. I've still got it on my Kindle. And again, with all the big ones, they just get removed because then this becomes the...
Yeah.
And the story is very sacred to a lot of people's hearts. There's a gay romance in it between Marauders. I want to say it's Sirius and Lupin,
Okay.
but I'm not sure. I don't know.
But you can still have a gay romances.
No, yeah, but then the characters have become so
Okay.
special in people's hearts, and for them, it's like become canon in the Harry Potter universe. Also, it now removes the conspiracy. There was a conspiracy for a long time that it was written by Taylor Swift.
Well, they're still anonymous.
There's so much internet culture here because it also leads into a big theory. There's a subsection of Taylor Swift fans called gaylers who believe that Taylor Swift is gay.
I have seen this.
Yeah, this has gotten a lot of traction in recent years. That she is gay and...
Sending messages.
Yes, to a select few. And this, her being actually the writer of this gay Harry Potter fan fiction, was kind of a part of it. We still don't know the true author's identity.
So it still could be.
Could it be Taylor Swift? I don't think it is. People are like, she didn't have time to write this and write Fearless.
Big year, she get married as well.
She wouldn't need the money.
Maybe
it's
for
not
the
Taylor Swift, guys.
Maybe for the culture. Maybe it's Taylor Swift for the culture.
It's not Taylor Swift.
A woman for the people.
But it will be interesting to see how it's adapted. Do you know what? I might read it quickly before it gets taken down.
Yeah.
And then do a compare.
Get it
I
on
like
the
seeing
Kindle.
how they translate.
Everyone, get it on the
You
Kindle.
can download AO3 straight onto your Kindle.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
I probably won't read it, but tell me how it
That's
goes.
fine. I think it's long. But 7 figures is crazy. Usually when there's a book deal, they're like, oh, 6 figures. But 6 figures could mean 100 grand. It could mean 900.
Yeah.
But 7 figures, millions potentially.
Which means it's got a massive fan base.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Do you think it'll be a film?
I bet
stop saying this.
You're not going to read it. Do you know what though? I get very happy when fan fiction authors are published because I think good for them. They haven't made any money off of this fan fiction because you're not allowed to profit from fan fiction. So yeah, I think to leverage that and make 7 figures, good for whoever that author is.
Exactly.
Taylor Swift, some more money to that pot. No, but like just in general, I think it's amazing what the internet has done for people because they when these fan fiction writers started, they weren't doing it to make money.
Exactly. They're just doing it for the love of the culture.
Yeah.
Whereas we had an experience of that when we were in like year 10, when we were writing our little Wattpad fan fiction. It was stressful. Yeah. We'd like release a chapter and then there'd be people requesting more and you'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, it was a small goal of mine when I was a teenager to write like a viral fan fiction. It never happened.
Hey, there's always time.
I know someone who actually has written a viral Wattpad story.
Is it like secret?
She won't tell me what it's called either.
Oh.
She just dropped this bomb. If she sees this, you know who you are. She's like this highly successful woman, businesswoman, and she's like, yeah, I actually wrote a Wattpad story, and she's like, it still gets traction, like it's popped off.
Good for her.
I know.
Ooh.
Maybe she'll publish it tradition.
And then we'll know.
Actually, and that leads us on to Leah. What are you fangirling over this week?
What am I fangirling over this week? Do you know what? I have been fangirling over Paradise. We've been fangirling over that together, but I think we need longer to talk about it.
My answer is Paradise.
Yeah.
I've been fangirling hard over Paradise, but we will get to it in next week's episode.
Sterling K. Brown, you've done it again.
It's might be one of the best shows I've ever watched.
It's definitely up there for me.
Yeah.
Very much up
And
there.
I learned about it because of this podcast. Because of you, Leah.
Yeah. Amber's trying to gaslight me by saying I haven't mentioned it ever before.
I don't think you have.
I've been riding hard for Paradise since I was watching season 1 when they were doing the weekly drops, okay?
Whoa.
Yeah. I've been there. I remember learning about it on Graham Norton with James
Marsden. I love James Marsden.
James Marsden and Sterling K. Brown on
The Graham Norton show.
Graham Norton
Really?
show
Oh my
for
God, I
season
wanna
1.
watch that.
Yeah. And then they teased it
it's still not getting the flowers it deserves.
I feel like my TikTok's really biased.
I'm seeing a lot of it on my TikTok, but it's not huge.
And it should be.
Paradise commented on my TikTok. Leah wasn't happy about it.
I was not
she
happy
was like, what? I put you on this show?
Yeah, and Amber's like, and we've left you. We've left you in the dust.
We don't need you anymore. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
So
We will
good.
talk about, we'll do a deep dive.
Well, yeah, we'll do a deep dive. Okay, well, what I'm fangirling over this week is actually 2 of my favourite musicals are back on UK stage.
Ooh, what are they?
So we've got Kinky Boots, with Johannes. I'm really excited. I'm trying to get tickets. I love Kinky Boots. I think it's so good. I love the film as well. The film is like heart-wrenching. And I think there's 2 songs in the musical which like break my soul. And it's got Courtney Bowman, who is playing one of the female leads, or the female love interest. Kind of half love interest. But she reignited my love for Legally Blonde because a few years ago, it was at Regent Park's Open Air Theatre. And she was like a brown Legally Blonde, which, you know, really fueled and put nice warmness on my brown soul.
Oh.
And it was like really cool, and it was such a diverse cast. And I came away being like, Legally Blonde is like one of the best musicals out there. You can't come away from a Legally Blonde performance or listening to the soundtrack without skipping down the road. I remember skipping out of Regent's Park being like, yes, I love life. I love being a girl. And now it's back on UK stage.
Oh, I do want to watch it, actually.
Yeah, it's not got a London date.
Where is it?
It's a tour.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think, well, they've just left Milton Keynes, which is, I think, was our closest stop. But I'm hoping it gets extended again. It's a little West End moment.
It must.
It's I heard it's great.
Yeah.
I've heard it's really good. So it's got Amber Davies
And Hannah Alpha.
as the alternate. There has been a bit of drama recently though with them two. Not with them two, but people
the internet.
The internet has like made up this drama around them.
They've both been like,
You chill out, and like it's this typical like pitting women against each other.
They're like, she's better.
Like, I think it's so exciting when a show has an alternate, because when they announced it, I was like, now I want to see it twice. I want to see both their interpretations of this character, because why not? Do you know what I mean? Like, seeing how people sing the songs, and I've seen clips of both of them. They both sound fucking unreal.
Yeah.
So why are we putting
No
these
need to
lovely
compare.
ladies? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Just have a good time, everyone. Why is everyone upset?
Classic internet.
But anyway, I'm very excited. I'm going to try and get tickets at some point. I'm going to maybe try and see it in Manchester or something.
Maybe they're saving the West End.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll put it on the West End.
That'd be great. If they just even a little, I'll take a Barbican.
Yeah.
A little Barbican stint. Little 6 weeks of the Barbican. A little flair.
People want to see it.
So that's what I'm fangirling over this week. I'm very excited. I love musicals. I love Legally Blonde. So.
And as I said, guys, I am very much fangirling over Paradise. I watched every single episode that has been out this last weekend. I didn't have time to do much else. So there we go. Actually, what are you guys fangirling over? Let us know in the comments.
We do read all the comments on our like Spotify and our Apple podcast comments and YouTube. So let us know if you're in the Circle group. Let us know as well, because we will be responding.
And see you guys next week.
See you next Tuesday. Bye.